So, hello, friends. Welcome to my word processing class using Microsoft Office Word for intermediate users. Day 5. I'm very, very happy. I remain your ever joyous facilitator, Sakawaka, spelled Sakawaka. Sakawaka. And I must say that I'm very happy. I'm very excited that so far we've made progress from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and now we are in the final day of our intermediate class, day 5. Give yourself a round of applause. Like, you really deserve it. I'm proud of you making progress all the way. So for our intermediate class, rounding up today, we'll be looking at equations and page column. We'll be looking at equations and page column. Now, most people get scared when they see mathematical equations in a document that they need to prepare and probably edit. And the way most people go about typing those equations usually gives me a whole lot of concern. Like, they type them so unprofessionally. Most people abuse the power of text box, try to put a particular symbol above the other, a power of this, base this, divided by this, square root, and all those things. And I just like, it's not as difficult as you try to make it seem. And that is why for our intermediate class today, I say we take you through the process of creating equations using Microsoft Office Word. So you don't have to struggle with them and you don't need to get scared of them. Actually, it's a secret. This actually got me on a good note with one of my lecturers back then in the university, my mathematics lecturer. I caught him struggling with equations and I helped him out. Yeah, I did, and it was a good one for me. So let's go on. Now, for you to create equations, you come to your insert tab and then voila, you have equations here. So when you click on this arrow, you see some already typed equations. Maybe you are lucky, what they want you to type or what you want to type is one of these equations here. You can just scroll down to pick anyone that you want, like what we used to call the almighty formula of solving quadratic equations. Nigerians, we are funny. So you have a lot of them, and anyone you want, you can pick. But for example, if I want for this Pythagorean theorem, I'll just click. If I want for this quadratic formula, I'll just click, and here I have it. Yes, it's as simple and as easy as it is. Let me increase the font. You see, I just click and it appears there. And as you should have been used to by now, I have my equation tab, which is given to me to work with my equations. Yes, it's given to me to work on my equations. Now, that is pretty easy. The question now is, what if the equation you want to work on is not found there? Or probably you just came up with one equation one day, you just scrap one or two things on the paper and you are excited, you want to type what you've written as an equation into your document. How will you go about that? And that is why you have me, Sakawaka, to take you through these steps. Okay, so let me do some samples for you to see. Now, I've taken my time to come up with some formula. You can see here, yes. And I will be recreating this formula for you here in Microsoft Office Word. So you have this formula and you are told to type it from the scratch. What you need to do is, when you click on your insert, you come to equations and you click on this downward arrow. You have insert new equation. Yeah, let me choose my font to a very big font so you can see it. Let me change it to font 22, which is okay. So now I want to type this equation. I clicked on new equation and this is what I have. The next I'll click on the equation tab, and here is where the magic works. You have symbols here, you have structures, you have convention, you have tools. So I'll be focusing on the structures and the symbols and the other things that we need to use. So now for me to type this equation, what I will do is, this is simply m over h. So what I will do, this is just a fraction. This is a fraction. I'll come to fraction here, and then I will pick any of these symbols, any of these that fit what I want to do. So this stacked fraction looks perfect for it. What I will do, I clicked on it. Now you see these boxes, right? The up one, the down one. Yes, I'll just click on the up one and press M. You see it's having form, right? Click on the down one and press H. Now move my cursor away from there, press space bar, and then that is my equal to. Still in this equation text box given to me per se. So what I will do now, space bar, I'll come back here. For this part now, I have fraction. Click on fraction. Now, if you look at this, this is v raised to the power of 2. And if I just type v here, how will I get the raised to the power of 2? Now, look carefully. What I'll do is I'll click on this. Okay, let me type this down one first. RG, so we get that done with. Here, I'll click on this top box. Come to script, not fraction now, because this is not like 2 over v. It is script. So I'll click on it and then choose any style of script that I want. This looks perfect. Yes, it does, doesn't it? My superscript. So I'll click on, remember I clicked first on this box here and then click on script. This superscript looks perfect for me. So I'll click on it, and here I will type my v, and up here I'll type my 2. Now look at it. That is my equation. That is my equation. I did not use any text box. Like I've seen some people, when they want to do this, they come here and then they start drawing text boxes and messing up their documents. That is too amateur for you to do at this stage. So you just use equations, and I urge you to practice along with me. I will go on to do another one so you get a glimpse of how they are done. Please practice. As you practice, try to come up with equations. Just write anything on paper and try to replicate it using Microsoft Office Word. If you run into any challenge, let me know. Probably snap that thing you've written on paper that I want to replicate with Microsoft Office Word. Snap it and send it to me via DM, and I'll be pleased to record a personalized video explaining how you can create that thing, that equation you've written on paper that I want to try out with Microsoft Office Word. Don't forget, the secret is for you to keep on practicing, and I'm here to help you all through the way. Now I have this other equation. Which is theta is equal to tan. Yes, so for me to create that, I'm clicking down here. Why is this giving? Okay, no wonder. You can see it. So what I want now is I want to recreate this. I want to recreate this equation here. I want to recreate it. What I will do is I'll click on equation and click on insert new equation, which is this. Click on it, and once again I have my empty text box, equation box. Let me increase. Okay, 36 is okay for me. It's quite bold enough for everyone to see. So I'll click on equation. This theta is not on your keyboard, so don't bother looking for it on your keyboard. It's found under symbols. Remember what I told you in the day 4 of this intermediate course? It's under symbols. So luckily for us, we have symbols here. So what I'll do is to click on this to see more of the symbols. So I'll look for, if I have more, I'll just click on. If what I'm looking for is not here, right, I just come here and choose any of the categories I want. But fortunately, theta is under basic math. So I'll click and here's theta. Told you they're not always too far from u equal to. Now my tan, if you look here, if you check it here, this is tan raised to the power of -1. So I will not just type tan. What I will do is I'll come to script and then click on this superscript. It's logical, which is why I'm doing it step by step for you to say, I mean, you paid for this, right? You did, you paid for it. So enjoy it. I'm done typing tan now. On this other box here, which is the superscript box, I'll type my -1 and then remove my cursor from there. You see it? Just my forward arrow. Come here under bracket. Now you might be tempted to press the bracket from your keyboard. That is shift and key 9 on your keyboard, but don't fall for that trick. Don't fall for it. If you do that, the bracket will not be able to expand alongside the equation like you have it here. You just have one static small bracket, so don't fall for it. Come here under bracket and then choose any bracket of your choice based on what you're doing. In this case, this is the perfect bracket, which is the parentheses, and then you have some other one like the square bracket. You have this one like the curly braces. So this is the perfect one for us now, and you have it. I'll click inside this box and come to fraction, choose this stacked fraction, right? Type here RG, there's no problem there. Remember what I did in the first equation regarding this v2, v raised to the power of 2. That's the same thing I'll do here. Click here, come to script, and then choose this. I'll type my v here, and then here I have my 2. Now you see, it's easy, very, very easy for you to do. So don't get scared whenever you see equations or mathematical formula that you need to type in. Okay, I have up to 5 of them. So let's try out this one. Let's try out this one. Let's try out this one. So let me remove this. I have this v all over pi bracket d over 2 raised to the power of 2. So I'll click on equations in insert and then new equation once again. Here I'll have my fraction. This is v all the way. Here I have my pi. Which I'll get from symbols there. I'll get it from symbols here. And then where's that pi? Come on. I know you're in here under basic math. All right, this is it. This is the pi. 3.142. So I have my pi value here. The next thing is, I told you don't fall for the trick of pressing the bracket with your shift 9 keys on your keyboard. Rather, come to bracket here and then click on the parentheses. So the next thing, of course, you can guess this now. I'll come to fraction and click on this. So I have my d here and I have my 2 here. All raised to the power of 2, right? How will I do that? I will highlight just this parentheses, come to equation, under script, and choose this. Now you see it gives me the superscript for me to type my 2. That is one way to go about it. But if you find it difficult highlighting just the parentheses and its content, you can do it this other way. Erase this. Now, here now, under my equation, I'll come to, okay, they are both under, let's see. Come here. You choose the script first. Then under the script now, I will now choose my bracket. And then under my bracket, I will choose my fraction. And then this becomes my d. Down here, I have my 2. And up here, I have my 2. So you can see that, right? You can see that. That is how easy, that is how simple it is to work with equations. So whenever you see any equation, don't get scared. Don't get scared. Don't get scared. Okay, which of these should I do? Take this as your homework for personal practice. While I'll do this other one that looks hard. Is it hard? Which of them is even harder? I want to do the harder one. No, this one is easy. Let me work on this. Yes. Don't forget, this one is for you to try to work on by yourself. Screenshot your progress to me. Screenshot your results to me. Let me see how far you truly understand what I've been talking about. Meanwhile, let me round up with this. So I'll come here to equations and then click on new equation as it is customary so far. My v is equal to, I'll look for square root now, which is under radical. Look for any square root that will fit what I want. So I'll click here, and here I'll come to fraction, choose my fraction, k, and then the m, as in Atikemi. For those of us, for those of us here in Nigeria, the Yoruba tribe. So km like Atikemi. So click on parentheses, and here, come here and choose your script. So I can have my capital A here, add my 2 here, then my minus, then I'll come back here and choose my script. Yes, here will be my y, small letter y, and then my 2. And you see how easy it is to create equations, and that is just it for us so far on equations. Now let me quickly try to do this. Okay, let me use this one for example. Let me erase it. Now there's another way you can insert your equations, but you have to be careful. If you don't have good handwriting, please don't attempt it. It will mess you up. Yeah, so what is that one? You can use ink equation. So how does the ink equation works? It's just like your normal notepad. You click on the ink equation here under the insert new equation. This comes up, and all you have to do is to use your mouse to write what you want to type as formula. Or if you have your joystick, whatever it is, your light pen, you can use it if your screen is touch screen. But mine is not touch screen. I will get there someday, but for now I'm using my touchpad. So M, this is me writing the M. It's not even recognizing it as M. Damn. So I will erase it. And then come here, write again. Okay. Wow. Over H. Good. Equal to, you see I'm typing it and it's showing up here, right? Equal to V2. I'm making progress all over R. This is G, and here it is giving me 9. So let me try. Let me erase it to see. So, it never occurred to me that this bad in writing G. God. Okay, R now. Let me write it. This is going to be the same thing. Let me erase it. Okay, let me try it out again. Oh, wow. I need to go take back my school fees from my crèche teachers. Okay, I believe you understand what I'm trying to do. Like I said, if you don't have good handwriting, don't try it. It will embarrass you like it is doing to me right now. So, if you can screen record your computer, please do so. Let me see how you are able to write this G. Maybe maybe I can learn from you. Let me see it. Let's just do this for fun. Whoa, let me try it once again. Come on, I've been writing all my life. Like, oh, okay, give up. Ah, come on. I can make do with this. So I will insert it, and here it is. That G that wants to take the breath out of my life. I can now let me increase the font now. Let me increase the font. This thing can be quite funny sometimes. So, so since the G won't allow me write it, I will type it here. Yeah. So that solves the problem. That solves the problem. So whichever way you um think you can go about your equations, please do. But in the long run, try to practice, continue practicing. If you don't understand any step, let me know. If you are trying to create any formula and you are finding it difficult, snap the formula to me while I do a screen record of the processes you can use to create that particular formula or equation in Microsoft Office Word. Like I said, this day 5 is the final day for our intermediate course, and the next thing here is page column. Is page column. Because of the duration of the video, I'll be stopping here with the equation so you can practice, and then I will do a continuation video for the day 5 that will detail how you go about your page columns. So thank you. It's been wonderful taking you through this course so far. I'm so excited. I'm blessed indeed to have you trust in me to take you through this journey of becoming a professional user of Microsoft Office Word. You are special. You are one of a kind. I love you. Like, you can't imagine how deeply I love you. And anytime I see you physically, I tell you the truth, I will give you a very big hug. Wow, I'm getting emotional. So that is it for today. I remain your ever joyous facilitator, Saka Waka. Okay.